Welcome everybody to music class at Tollgate Middle School this year. I'm very excited to be your music teacher. My name is Mrs. Leeser, and I will get to know your names as quickly as I can. So this year, as you probably have guessed from looking on the wall and from seeing this video, we are going to be learning how to play ukuleles for a few weeks. So the very first thing you want to do, and we are going to go ahead and wash our hands. So after I've gotten you in your seats, I will announce how we're going to be washing hands, and we'll be doing that the same way each time you walk into class. And the faster we do this, the more cooperative we are, the faster we can get to playing these cool instruments. Okay, once your hands are totally dry, you're going to go ahead and go get your instrument off the wall. Now, when you go to see your instrument on the wall, whatever seat number you were just assigned to, that's going to be the same number as your instrument. So go ahead and, if you're number 3, your instrument's going to be number 3. So when you go pick up your instrument, the best way to pick up your instrument is by picking it up by the neck. And that's this part here. I really don't want to see anyone twisting these. These are the tuning pegs on the back. I've already tuned everything for every single class, so you don't have to worry about touching those. And please never pick up your instrument with these, because it does make them go out of tune quite quickly. Okay, so if you are sitting in number 3, for example, make sure that your instrument says number 3 on the back. There should be a number written right here. And what I want you to do as you're holding it by the neck, I want you to look it over and make sure that there's nothing wrong with your instrument. Make sure the strings aren't hanging off of it. Make sure there's no scratch marks, anything like that, nothing out of place. And if there is something wrong with your instrument, please tell me as soon as you see it. That helps me track down if it was an accident with the person who used your instrument right before you, or if somebody has done something not so good to the instrument. So just let me know as soon as you see it. So as you get back to your seat, your rest position, you're going to be holding it in your left hand, holding it by the neck, your left hand. And your rest position is just going to be with your instrument on your leg. So you're going to be sitting back in your seat, sitting up rather tall, and your instrument again held by the neck. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the body of the instrument. I actually refer to this as the belly. And you take the belly of the instrument and put it up against your belly. So it's going to go above your belly button. Your instrument should not be down on your leg, so it should be right up against your body. These are very lightweight, very easy to play. And looking at the front of your instrument, just want to show you a few things around here. You have a sound hole. That's where a lot of the sound does come out, although the sound does come out of all over the instrument. And we have 4 strings on it. This is what's called the fingerboard, and you'll notice there's some stickers on your fingerboard, and that's going to help us learn the chords. We're going to learn a chord today too. And you have what I like to refer to as the sweet spot. That is going to be right where the neck meets the body of the instrument, and that's where we're going to be strumming. Now, for those of you who have an instrument at home, your instrument may have come with a guitar pick, a little piece of plastic. Please, please, please don't use those on a ukulele. Problem is that most ukuleles, this one is of course plastic, the ones you're using are wood. The ones that the guitar picks can scratch up and actually damage the front of ukulele if you're not careful. And since these strings are all made out of plastic or nylon, which is a type of plastic, and it's just as easy just to play it with your finger. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I've got my belly of the instrument up against my belly. I haven't learned any chords yet, so I'm just going to barely hold on to my instrument up here above the nut. That's what this is called right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my index finger and put my thumb and my index finger together in my right hand. And I actually like to do this. I kind of move my thumb down a little bit on my index finger, and I'm just going to strum. Okay, so I'm going to do 4, and then I'm going to have you do 4. Okay? Also, don't hold on to your instrument down here like this. You should be holding on to it with your forearm, so holding it up against your body. And that way your wrist can do all of the motion. Okay, so my turn, I'm going to do 4, and then I'm going to have you echo what I do. So here we go. My turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. 2, 3, 4. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. 2, 3, 4. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. 2, 3, 4. And you. 2, 3, 4. It's pretty easy. You may have seen or heard of a very famous ukulele player, young woman by the name of Grace Vanderwall. And you'll notice on her videos, she sometimes uses her thumb to strum. We're not going to be doing that in here. That's just a different technique. I'm going to be teaching you to play with your index finger, and it's going to be the side of your finger, not your fingernail. Okay, so the very first chord we're going to be learning, because songs are made out of chords, and the very first chord we're going to be learning is what's called a C chord. Now, if you look at your fretboard, you will see there are a bunch of stickers on it, and there should be a pink sticker on the bottom string and on the 3rd fret. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use our ring finger here and press that string all the way down to the fretboard, and we're going to strum. Your thumb is not back up like this. Your thumb is just behind the neck, and we're going to strum in that same spot. So my turn. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. 2, 3, 4. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, that is a C chord, and that's the very first one that most ukulele players learn how to play. And you'll notice at the bottom, I'm going to put a bunch of capital D's at the bottom. Now, what that means is that's giving us directions for strumming. So for now, we're just going to be learning how to strum down. And again, it's just moving down towards the floor. So let's practice that C chord again. Again, make sure you're using your ring finger, and it goes on the pink sticker, and it goes all the way down against the fretboard. Okay, so my turn. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. 2, 3, 4. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Now me. Now you. 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's all there is to it. You've learned how to strum today, and you've learned your very first chord. The next few days together, we are going to be learning 4 or 5 new chords, and really you can play a lot of music with just learning those 4 chords. Today at the end of class, I'm going to be handing around a paper that will have some information about our music mansion, which I will explain in a couple of classes. You're free to go ahead and get on that yourself. And I'm also going to explain Google Classroom to you. That's how we're going to have some assignments. And I will have some information if any of you are interested in getting your own ukulele. We have a very short time together this school year during music class, but I'm hoping that I inspire you to continue learning how to play the ukulele so that you have a lifelong love of learning music. So I will see you tomorrow during class, and see you then.